Well,
you know, Rob, the one thing we didn't even mention was that Indiana game, and they've got it's going to be the first time that Bob Knight, in a long time, that Bob Knight has not been on the sideline. Mike Davis, who is a former SEC player, will be on the sideline for the Hoosiers.
They've got to go all the way back to the early 90s.
It's how far medicine has come. By Speedway, quality gasolines for less plus a whole lot more. By Bank One, for all your financial solutions, Bank One to...
It's the home opener in Rupp Arena, and it will be packed.
Lineups. First, let's welcome the Nittany.
He doesn't miss a shot. My goodness. Big crowd here tonight in Rupp Arena for the home opener, and the Wildcats will not be in action all of next week, not until next Saturday night when they travel down to Chapel Hill to take on North Carolina.
Boy, look at the three-point shooting right there. Kentucky's still very cold, 1 for 10. Penn State, the Crispins, we should say, not Penn State. The Crispins are 5 for 12. They are lighting it up.
Joe has hit 3 three-pointers. His younger brother.
What Jason Parker lacks in free throw shooting, though, he gives you in other parts of the game. And you know, right there's a great example. Instead of that being Keith Bogans in the lane.
At 2 and 3 here tonight. Eastern Kentucky is 2 and 2 after having a tough game up there in Columbus Saturday afternoon against the Ohio State Buckeyes. They've also played Xavier, a loss to Xavier, victories over Urbana and Capital. So Eastern with a 2 and 2.
Things from being spectacular, dunks, getting the crowd involved in the game, and he wanted to keep knocking on the door, and he emphasized that over and over with this team, and they have done exactly that, and they're only down 7.
21-20. We've had 3 lead changes, 3 ties in this one with 7:57 remaining in the first half. And now 15-2 run. Well, this
alumni band and see them there cranking up as the students are gone. What that does is it gives a lot of people that normally can't get tickets a chance to get in here in Rupp Arena. And that's why you see the upper arena tonight almost packed.
Basketball game after game. Tonight it's our SEC opener. The Georgia Bulldogs, the Kentucky Wildcats coming your way next. They lead it by 9. Second half basketball coming your way next.
We're back for the second half. South Carolina and Kentucky right after this. The Eastern Time.
I want to tell you what, there are no easy stops in the SEC this year.
That's what Eddie Vogel. Well, we saw Georgia win in overtime. Here's the second half score. Vanderbilt now up 10.
Today they travel to bluegrass country. Regrest, regather himself. 6. Now let's go to Jim Nance in.
15-5 Kentucky by 10 with 15:37 to go in the first half. Kentucky they will not be the same team in the country hanging in there, trailing by only 8.
In Kentucky, few things are more important than basketball. Why not have one of the big decisions of your life at the game? Will you marry me? Sam having the UK dancers hold that up. Katie sitting across the way. Welcome back to Rupp Arena, where the Wildcats lead 53-34 over the Bulldogs. You want to be a millionaire? Well, it's easy. First, you make plans.
That's a good defensive play and a good run out.
% shooting. I don't know if holding is the right word, because LSU has gotten some good looks at the basket, just unable than Prince and Bogans for the Wildcats.
And I tell you, I'd take those 6 guys right now and play with anybody.
Well, at 56. They're 10-1 at home this season. And while they are
Kentucky with a 34-25 lead. Now stay tuned. Dave Neal along to take you through halftime right after these messages.
CBS Sports coverage of the road to the Final Four. is sponsored by Bud Light. For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light. Oldsmobile.
A basketball championship selection show.
Everybody tuned into that. These teams know what they're doing.
Celebrate their team up by 17. Our coverage of NCAA men's basketball continues after this message and a word from your local station.
Coliseum, Gus Johnson, along with Dan Bonner. Halftime here, 36-27. Kentucky leads Holy Cross. And moments ago, our Dwayne Ballin spoke with Holy Cross coach Willard.